Ahem. We're just going to delete this plugin so we don't try to accidentally turn it on again and crash OBS again. So we have no chat. Yay. Utini. Ironically, I'm planning to stop for the night pretty soon. I just really wanted to do this quest first.
Yeah? I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother, but don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as I communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Where is Father?
Then you haven't heard. I should have known.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead. That is part of the reason why I was looking for you.
Dead? What happened? What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way? Is that so? Well, I'll be joining her soon enough, I suppose.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually dying, or is this merely melodrama for my benefit?
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I should tell you everything first before we start.
Hey, Plan B.
You could start by telling me what you got Father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition, do you? You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for Krayt dragon pearls. He took an expedition into the Tatooine desert, and he died.
How can you be sure of that? Father is an experienced...
Do you think I would look for you if I wasn't sure? They were attacked by a Krayt dragon, and one of the guides fled the battle. He saw your father killed.
I see. So what do you want from me? Credits?
Don't be insulting. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it?
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by? Of course it is, isn't it? You couldn't be bothered.
We're very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me. What remains would there be? Krayt dragons are huge predators, easily able to devour a human, and the desert is a harsh environment. Finding my father's remains would be an even more impossible task than finding his holocron, an ignoble end to a fine man. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking. Are you actually sick, Mother?
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to worry about me again either way.
That's the kind of response I would expect. Very well. We'll look for the holocron if we have time. I can't promise any more than that.
I believe your father was headed north towards the Sand People Enclave. I would check along that route, dear. Do please hurry.
All I'm going to say about her is it's actually exceptionally understandable why she is as, for lack of a better term, grouchy as she is. This is a woman who has been dragged to and fro by someone who she probably didn't agree with, and then lost her daughter. And there's always this implication that she resents losing her daughter to the Jedi, because she'd already lost her husband. She lost her husband to the Surges. She lost her daughter to the Jedi. And so this is a woman who has had several years, say about 10-ish, 12-ish, something like that, to become exceptionally bitter. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me that she's a little on the rancid side of the Force, if you know what I mean.
How are the Sand People doing so much damage? Blasters beat gaffy sticks, don't they?
I don't know, do you have a brain behind that blaster? Oh wait, you're Czerka. What am I saying? I just realized I need to go back to here. Why would you ever want to marry anyone? That's such a legal entanglement. Don't be ridiculous, Deutsch. Didn't you just listen to what we just heard from the Jedi? Love is a weakness that causes you to give in to the dark side and do horrible, terrible, nasty, unpleasant things, and it could cause you to destroy the entire world. You know, that's a good question, Sean, but that actually ties into what I was talking about earlier with regards to the idea that the common people have such this view of the Jedi that they would never even dream of trying to prevent someone from actually going to the Jedi Enclave. I mean, it's just not done. We are but normal, mere mortals. We cannot prevent the people to go to the Jedi. They kind of go down, and then they get even worse in Tor, Tesla. Let's put it that way. Arsh incarnation? That's an interesting question. Or an interesting term, Little Billy, but I need you to define it a little bit for me.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Czerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
I am looking for a man named Griff.
Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Czerka
Yes,
Corporation
Reach.
payroll.
Are you certain that? I would leave sooner if I knew.
Oh, you mean that Twi'lek? Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Czerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it. We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him. He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Czerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances. Czerka Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees. That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job. Very well, though I do have work to get back to.
Yes, Chatter.
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is. Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
I'll be back.
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Czerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them. Very good.
Just as a heads up, and I know I'm just repeating myself here, but remember, this is a woman who is a representative of a company that is very influential in the Republic. Yeah. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Yeah, blah, 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 blah. This is the guy saying we should make peace instead of killing them all. I'll think about it. Right now we are light side, so we'll probably try to work with the Sand People, even though the Sand People are actually kind of evil in their own right. I mean, really. They're really, really violent, culturally and otherwise. Yes, I can see the chat, Raspend. The server appears to be having some issues right now. Does anyone happen to know the cheat to increase your repair skill by chance? For no particular reason. Come on, mission. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, drunken Jedi. Mission. Mission. Oh my god, I see her. Anyways, little Billy, yes, I did catch your definition, and yes, one of them has been married. Zagmus, actually, to Morrigan. Although it's only married in reality as opposed to on paper. AKA actually married, as I like to call it. Hey, who's this guy?
Greetings. Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as HK-47, a fully functional SciTech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions. Query: would you be so kind as to purchase this model from Yukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership.
Oops. Sell yourself, droid. Why would I need you? By the way, his memory circuits have been locked. That's why he doesn't recognize Revan immediately, if anyone's curious.
Disclosure: I am a versatile protocol and combat droid, fluent in verbal and cultural translation. Should your needs prove more practical, I am also skilled in highly personal combat. Extrapolation, intuitive language comprehension, that would be the result of recognition and training of force sensitivity. Your kind have little use of translation droids. Of course, your kind also encounters danger on
Dragon Age Origins, little Billy.
than the average citizen. You would do well to have me work for you then, before someone else makes use of my more exotic functions.
Why would you be better than a battle droid?
Disclosure: finesse. Battle droids hold battlefields. I'm capable of eliminating a very specific type of target.
So you're an assassin.
Retraction. Droids built for such a function face strict regulation and often have unique difficulties with previous owners. I therefore make no claim to that designation, prospective buyer. I am a law-abiding droid. Yes, indeed. Law-abiding. That's me.
I love this guy. I really do. See, HK there's two things that sell HK, despite being hideously evil. Number one, the writing. And number two, the voice actor. Both of them just add a wonderful charm to him, despite the fact that he is really messed up when you come down to it. He also dissed Malik in the best way possible, and we all have to agree with that. That's a good thing, right?
Request: please do not speak so loudly, prospective buyer. Do you truly wish my price to be doubled?
Okay.
Statement: the fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. He does this out of greed, and not out of knowledge of my true capabilities. Advisement: I have observed him. He is a coward, and will be responsive to aggressive bargaining. Statement: I wish only to be purchased, and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poorly skilled mechanic. I have no desire to be subtle. Qualification: oh, of course I shall be quite pleasant to you, should you purchase me, please.
What is our credit? Okay, we got 4 grand credits, so... Let's go talk to our good friend Yukalaka here. What do you think of me, sure, yeah? That is horrifying, and we will never speak of it again. Yes, we're about to do aggressive negotiations here, guy. Guys, I should say. And yes, I believe this is a precursor to the way they would start writing Elcor later on. I have no thoughts for or against them, Paladin, so I'm ambivalent. So I want to buy HK-47.
And if the unit proves even more uncooperative once we purchase it...
Why haven't you wiped its memory? He literally can't. By the way, that's relevant. Remember how I've said many times that droids basically become more sentient, sapient, etc. the longer they go without a memory wipe? HK-47 has never actually had a memory wipe. I think it's awesome, Kaiba. I love it a tons. So, yeah. No, I don't, Deutsch. I'll look it up, though. It's just a matter of designation, so it's also arguably the year in which everything changed, because that's when Star Wars came out, so that's why they use that one. 5,000 credits. See you around, Fearsome. We'll do that in a cutscene. E-pair 20. There, that should be enough. I love this. I say, could I convince you to lower the price? And he immediately drops it by 1,000 credits. So I'm going to keep pushing. And he's like, he immediately backpedals. No, I was just trying for more. Maybe I can convince you to go lower. Think of the advertising you'll get with me. I'm Revan, and this is my favorite shop on Tatooine. 2,500 credits. Sure. Hey, you weren't lying. I love that line. Save.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be...
I don't know
deactivated
Amazon,
when you take
so I
possession
can't
of
talk
me.
about that.
Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
Kill something for me.
Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master.
Some people wonder why Revan would program HK to have this kind of personality. My answer is, he didn't. Remember, at least by most definitions, the way droids' personalities start working... Hey, the chat's back. Kind of. Nope, it's gone again. Anyways, the way most droids' personalities develop is based on what they do, what they experience, you know, the lives they lead. It determines how their personality and how their mindset and how their opinions and perspectives and all those things form, determining the person that they are, basically. In other words, this was a droid who kills people regularly. So it seems rather natural that the personality he would develop was this uniquely HK-47 personality that would end up coming out of it.
Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, so we are actually going to bring him with us. I have seen Samurai Jack, yes. Quick save. Don't I have better than that? Oh, I do. It's just not there. Okay. Chat's working fine for me, Samurai, but this chat is not working because the plugin server is screwed, so... yeah, that's how that's working. Yes. Okay.
Ready!
What?
Wow, Braven.
Objection. Worn out? Listen, you talentless organic meatbag. One word from my master and I will pull you apart, limb from useless limb.
You've gotten a little hostile there, droid, haven't you?
I have always been hostile. Now that I need no longer rely on you and your primitive maintenance skills, I do not need to hide it. Query, can I kill him now, Master? I would like ever so much to crush his neck. Just a little. It is a long-time fantasy of mine.
Maybe later.
You hear that, meatbag? I will be back.
I just wanted to do that scene really quick. Right, we need to do this now.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
I need to know about your functionality.
Query. Don't I? I was under the assumption that organic meatbags such as yourself enjoyed such forms of address.
Organic meatbags?
Retraction. Did I say that out loud? I apologize, Master. While you are a meatbag, I suppose I should not call you such.
You just called me a meatbag again.
Explanation. It's just that you have all these squishy parts, Master. And all that water. How the constant sloshing doesn't drive you mad, I have no idea.
Neither do I, come to think of it.
Statement. Now do you understand the travails of my existence, Master? Surely it does not compare to your existence, but still.
I survive, somehow. Now stop calling me Master.
Apology. I am afraid I cannot comply with your command, Master, as much as I would like to.
Why not?
Explanation. Someone has hard-coded it into my system that my current master always be addressed as such.
Well, maybe I can fix that.
Objection. I would not advise that, Master. There are safeguards present that, well, it should suffice to say that my systems have been altered plenty.
Hey, Debased, aka Pelinol. Welcome back.
Answer. Considerably. Several of my systems do not match their embedded parameters. I have no memory of such alterations, however, or their purpose. Conjecture. I do not know. Some organic meatbag? Answer. No, Master. My past memory has been almost completely erased prior to your purchase of me.
Almost?
Observation. At certain times, power rerouting forces some memory circuits to fire that were previously deleted. I cannot control this process, however.
Why not?
Answer. Because there has been considerable tampering with my systems, Master.
Is there any way to repair you?
Answer. Some of my motor functions can be safely repaired, Master. But anything in relation to my memory core is extremely sensitive. I have safeguards installed to protect that core that I cannot deactivate. It is not impossible that other, lesser memory functions could be restored, however.
Does anyone else want me to change the game volume? Because I actually asked about this earlier and people said it was okay, so I need a consensus.
Answer. You may attempt to restore portions of my deleted memory, Master, but some skill at repair is required. The deeper functions of my core memory, however, would still be unadvisable to tamper with. Conjecture. It is possible that some external stimulus might result in the memory core being reactivated, but I am unaware of any program existence to do so.
So you're saying your memory might just come back, say, at a critical moment when the truth of my nature is revealed to you?
Conjecture. There may be hidden programming that awaits certain conditions to reactivate my memory core, Master, but there is no way to know. It is quite possible that tampering has simply erased my core permanently. If that is so, a meatbag will surely pay.
Excellent. So how do I restore part of your memory?
Answer. Simply tell me that you wish to make the attempt, Master, and I will attempt to walk you through it. Please do be careful.
Okay, let's do it.
Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide
Looks like
you
the plugin's
through
working
process.
again.
Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well crafted to perish at the hands
Nope,
of
it's gone again.
ineptitude.
Jeez Louise. Are you implying that I am inept?
Negatory. No, Master. You are not a droid, however, and therefore your skills are limited by the physical capabilities of your meatbag extremities, or some such.
Whatever, Ultron.
Appeasement. Yes, Master. Of course, Master. Could we begin?
Alright.
Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels.
There are 3
And now rewind
panels.
the last 3 relays. Yes, good. Well done, Master.
We're going to be here a while, by the
Your
way.
operation was a success. Accessing new memory. Access complete. I have restored a great deal of information about my previous owner, Master. Would you like to hear it? Recitation. The earliest memory of my last owner specifies that he was human, a low-ranking commercial officer for SciTech Corporation. I am unaware of his designation. He purchased me from an acquaintance I cannot identify for the purposes of protocol and bodyguard duties. Explanation. That previous owner is part of memories that are still deleted, Master. It is customary for droids' memories to be wiped when it is sold. Answer. Negative, Master. The human was terminated by this HK-47 unit prior to system shutdown. Affirmative, Master. Though I had not been programmed to do so. The human's termination was accidental. Explanation. My former master had owned me for a duration of 2 standard months before discovering my assassination protocol. He was pleased by the discovery. The human informed me that a competitor corporation was preparing to market a product that would ruin him personally. He was most agitated. He activated my assassination protocol and instructed me to kill all those responsible for the competing product. I proceeded to carry out my order. Information. This HK-47 unit is complete with protocol that, when invoked, will set me to independently carry out a termination. I will go to whatever lengths, travel whatever distances are required to complete the termination. This is the reason for my combat skills. Advisement. Unfortunately, the assassination protocol is currently non-functional. You will not be able to activate it. Answer. Several of my actuators were damaged by my former owner. They cannot be repaired, Master. Sad though that is. My former master was unaware of this, but the competitor was in fact an arm of SciTech Corporation, my master's own employer. It did not take long for my master to realize his mistake. By then, I had already terminated 104 corporate officers. Statement. It was nothing really, Master. The majority of them were not even expecting it, and I moved very quickly. I do not know why my master was so upset, really. He was an officer of SciTech and a potential target, but I cannot terminate my own master. I would assume that being the sole officer remaining, he would surely be promoted. Instead, however, the human chose to go insane with rage and attack me. Objection? Naturally not, Master. As I said, I am incapable of purposefully terminating my owner. That would not be allowed. My master was not a smart man, however. While he was screaming and stabbing me with a writing utensil, he managed to pierce one of my actuators. The resulting shock terminated him and sadly destroyed my assassination protocol. Pure luck on his part, I suspect. Observation. Effectively, yes. This is a most pleasing memory, Master. Thank you for recovering it. I shut down immediately whenever my master dies. I can only assume that while I was shut down, SciTech was dismantled and I was auctioned off as former corporate property. Observation. No doubt my sale price was quite cheap, leading to Yukalaka's purchase. How very demeaning. Statement. How could they? The vast majority of the officers had already been terminated. They likely assumed I was mere chattel.
So this is kind of the charm of HK. They could have taken a character like this and played him for sheer abject horror, but they deliberately go out of the way to do morbid comedy with him. You know how I keep mentioning the one dark side thing I always like to do when replaying these games? Is convincing the people to leap off the edge with the Force in KoTOR 2. That's pretty much black comedy. It is bad. Let's make no mistake. There's something evil in doing that. But at the same time, its presentation is so wonderfully comedic. You know, it's just like, this is the best way to get to the bottom. Whee! You know, it's not like, I must walk off. You know, there's so many ways to present these things. Hello, Child Marius. Welcome back. There's ways to present these type of characters in this type of situations much more seriously, much more brutally, much more darkly. HK-47 could have been this horrifically dark, horrible thing, but they deliberately decided instead to go with this black comedy thing where he's just, ah! And it shows. And I think that's one of the reasons why so many people like HK-47, because even if he's horrible, he is wonderfully amusing in his presentation of the horrible. For example, he was most upset by the time he found out I had already killed 104 of his employees. Just the wonderful way he does that. The wonderful way he says that so straight-faced. It's all about presentation, in other words.
I have recovered knowledge of some other actuators which will enhance my performance, Master. I will activate them now. But as for my own history, negative. It will require further effort on your part to restore them, if you wish. Though certain stimuli could always restore my core still, as I explained. For now, please excuse me, Master. I wish to meditate upon the face of my former meatbag master as he was electrocuted. I find it most soothing.
What was the repair skill thing again? Because I need 4 more ranks of repair to make this happen. God, I've even got the Calrissian belt on. Farewell, Kais now. Farewell.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
We can do the next one at least.
Affirmative. If you believe your skills
PC
are up to the
elite
task,
feat.
Master,
But both
I
are
can
fine.
certainly guide you through the process.
It is
Request.
repair.
I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well crafted to perish at the hands of...
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Let's see if that went through. There we go. 30 repair. We're good. We're good to repair them.
HK-47 is ready to serve. Request. Statement. As you wish, Master. And now rewire the last 3 relays. Yes, good. Well done, Master. I believe your operation was a success. Accessing new memory. Access complete. I have recovered information on my owner previous to the commercial officer, Master. Intriguing. Statement. It appears that my previous owner was a human senator on the planet Coruscant. A man of importance who obviously appreciated quality craftsmanship. Answer. I am unsure, Master. Any knowledge of my owner prior to him is still deleted. The Senator did assume I was a protocol droid, however. I do remember that I was very pleased to be the property of a Senator. One of his assistants discovered my assassination functions later through questioning. The assistant was quite alarmed and told the Senator I should be scrapped quickly to avoid a scandal. Naturally, the Senator had me eliminate the fool. Observation. Senators are not nice, Master. They are either on top of the game or yesterday's news. My master told me that frequently, you see. I was most proud to have partaken in the political system of the galaxy. During the time my owner possessed me, he gained significant rank. Given time, I believe he could have become Chancellor. I even eliminated a few key opponents that he did not ask for. Freebies, if you will. Answer. Certainly. Why not? I am an intelligent droid, you know. I see an opportunity, and I take it. And my master was most pleased with my work. Observation. I think he would have done far better had he not allowed his use of me to become personal.
This is great,
Set me
right
on his
here.
wife. Answer. I am unsure. The human was most agitated and angry. I believe his wife had done something that had displeased him greatly. I was to go to their summer estate and terminate his wife, along with whatever male companion I discovered there. Statement. I have no idea, Master. Cheating seems to be a relevant term only when one is caught in the act. Otherwise, it is viewed as intelligence. No? I journeyed to the southern continent, but it appeared my master was not far behind me. Apparently, he regretted his activation of the protocol. When I found the wife and her companion, I proceeded to launch my attack, but my master interposed his own body and was destroyed. It was rather a strange meatbag thing to do you not agree? Naturally, I shut myself down, my master being terminated. Observation. Only so far, Master. There are still more memories not recovered, remember? Statement. I believe the senator's wife was unsure what I was or what to do with me. It was she who sold me to the corporate officer, an acquaintance. Answer. As previously, I have found a few more programs which will enhance my performance. A most gratifying discovery, in fact. There is still nothing from previous memories uncovered. You will have to operate again if you desire to find them. With luck, I will discover the stimulus to unlock my core, and all this will be unnecessary. I do thank you for the attempt, however, Master.
I do like how this actually buffs HK-47 each time, but I gotta be blunt, that's not why I do it. I do it because his stories are frickin' hilarious. Speaking of which...
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
I'm sorry, I just gotta point something out really quick. Most people are like, oh, there's a corrupt senator, whatever. I would probably look at it as something so mundane and normal it doesn't even deserve commentary, but I just feel like pointing out that the supposed good guys in this situation had a senator who was freely and wantonly assassinating people for his own political gain, and the only thing that ever brought him down was his own desire to kill his wife because his wife was cheating on him. Just...
Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process. Request. I only... And now rewire the last 3 relays. Yes, good. Well done, Master. I believe your operation was a success. Accessing new memory. Access complete. I have accessed information on my owner prior to the Senator, Master. Most unexpected. Answer. It appears that previous to my ownership by the Senator, I was the property of one Bochaba the Hutt on the planet Lorerun. Objection. That is unfair, Master. While Bochaba may have died gruesomely, I most certainly had nothing to do with it. Well, very little. My memories tell me that, for a time, Bochaba was one of the most feared gangsters on Lorerun. I helped him with this reputation greatly. Over a span of 1 year, I terminated a grand total of 322 sentient meatbags. These contracts made Bochaba very wealthy. It was unfortunate but inevitable that eventually Bochaba would overstep his bounds. I had just cleared 2 Hutt households when the exchange retaliated. Statement. I was not even present when my old master was assassinated. I did appreciate the artistry behind his demise upon my return, however. Answer. Allow me to say that I have little doubt that residents of that sector were fishing pieces of Bochaba out of their soup for weeks afterward. At any rate, I quickly shut down upon my master's death. The rival Hutt claimed me along with my master's other possessions. Observation. If that Hutt had only known my true function, he surely would not have sold me to a senator he bribed regularly.
So first of all, just in case anybody caught it, Lorerun, as Dios pointed out, that's the world Euthura Bon is from. We'll discuss her when we get to Korriban. Second of all, given how bad Hutts smell, how bad do you think Hutts taste? Especially if you're just randomly eating some soup and all of a sudden... And it would just squish, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be like a bone. It would just be like... You know?
Observation. It would have suited my character, Master. I have enjoyed my existence since, more or less. So, I do not miss it. Observation. No doubt, Master. It would have been a glorious battle to end my existence with. I would prefer that to rusting on a junk heap.
Remember anything else?
Answer. Negative. As well, I believe I can...
Blah, 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 blah. Now he has a regen thing as part of him.
Statement.
Alright.
A request. Statement. And now rewire the last 3 relays. Yes, good. Access complete. I have recovered the last of my deleted memory, Master. Unfortunately, my history is still not complete.
No.
Answer. As I did inform you, Master, the majority of my memory is still locked within my core. That can only be accessed by the appropriate stimuli. And I have no idea what that stimuli might be.
Ironically, I am the stimuli here, but whatever.
Sadly, it seems my true origins will always be a mystery.
Are you sure your core isn't just damaged?
Observation. If it was, Master, your restorations will certainly have ensured that the proper stimulus restores my core's functions. Sadly, that could have already happened and we missed it, and my core was too damaged to activate. Oh, woe is me.
The voice actor who does this really does a bang-up job of him. I know I've already said that, but he has a unique blend of emotiveness to him and flatness. It's like a weird semi-British, semi-evil, semi-ho-hum kind of a thing. So he does come across as a robot, even without the cadence to him. But at the same time, he actually says, you know, he's got inflection to his tone.
Query. Wouldn't you be, Master? Here I am, surrounded by all these meat bags, and all I desire is true perfection. Surely there are more droids like me out there. Or is that too much to hope?
Yeah, unfortunately, there are a lot more droids out there like you, HK. Anyways, we will be cutting this off basically as soon as I'm done with him here, because it's getting late, and I need to wind down, and it'll be continuing tomorrow morning at 11 p.m., or 11 a.m., excuse me, EST.
Objection. Oh, fine. Laugh at me, Master. Humiliate your pet droid. Go ahead.
So not this last owner.
Correction. That would actually be my first owner, Master. The first I can remember. I have
Technically.
completed an assassination in Mandalorian space.
It was actually
So I have
Mandalore,
knowledge of
by
who
the
my
way.
target was, or who sent me. Regardless, my motor function had been damaged, and I could not
See you around,
return
Rigel.
to wherever I had been sent from. A Mandalorian soldier claimed me as booty, I believe. He repaired me, poorly I might add, and proceeded to use my assassination protocol to raise his rank.
Which is funny, because that's actually pretty non-Mandalorian. It is 11:24 p.m. for me right now.
Query. Do you not have enemies that you would desire eliminated, Master? If my protocol
Night
still
Trafin.
worked,
Trafin.
would you not use it?
Actually, I don't really have any use for your protocol, so no.
Statement. If you say so, Master. At any rate, it seems that my Mandalorian owner finally decided to send me against Mandalore himself. My poorest performance, sadly.
Oh.
Answer. I was captured by this Mandalore during the attempt. He
Oh,
was
this
able
is
to reverse
funny.
my programming and send me after my own master. It was quite distressing. There was little I could do. Needless to say, I dispatched the Mandalorian soldier efficiently. Once I deactivated, I believe I eventually ended up on the black market and was sold to the Hutt on Lorerun. My darkest day.
So this is the first of his masters he directly killed.
Statement. So seem very startled, I must say.
I bet he was startled.
Objection. That is so unfair, Master. Have I not brought you a great deal of satisfaction?
You don't want to hear the answer to that.
Statement. You are a very harsh master, Master. I like you. Answer. There are a few Mandalorian implants that I can activate now. They will improve my performance. Beyond that, Master, there is nothing more I can relate to you. With luck, we will discover the stimulus to unlock my core very soon.
So now he has increased health regen, and the 2 bonus to his dexterity, and like bonus to his defense, and I think there's one other bonus he gets. He gets all sorts of bonuses for all these repairs. Okay, so we got that quest. We got that quest. We're not doing that. So yeah, we're ready to head out into the wastes. I'll do one more thing before we go. In fact, I want to bring Bastila for this, if memory serves. Actually, hang on. That's a good point. There's that flamethrower.
Yes?
Let me out.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization.
Here's my proper authorization.
Well, let's see it. Come on.
Yeah.
All right. I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file, too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Yeah, so we're about to meet a wonderful little situation here.
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert? You're a hunter, right? You must be if you've been allowed to leave Anchorhead. When you see Tannis, and I know you old boys always stick together, tell him his wife hopes he enjoys the anniversary gift.
What are you talking about?
Just a little something to remember me by. Something that symbolizes our years together. Something that will blow up in his face. Of course, he'll never understand how appropriate it is. He can't talk his way out of this one. He's not smart enough.
What if he has a message for you?
Oh, I'll be long gone soon enough. The next shuttle to anywhere, really. I've had it with cleaning up his messes.
Code problems, sure
repairing
you.
his droids.
See you around, little Billy.
If he lives, he can try and get by on his own. I doubt he'll last long with no one to listen to his lies. I'm sure you do. Like I said, when you see him, tell him his wife Marlena says hello.
Now, fun fact, I have a little bit of a, what's the word? Bias. I think that's a good word. I have a bias when it comes to cheating. I don't like cheating. I never have, I never will. So, when I first did this quest, I bet you can imagine what my immediate reaction was. By the way, I like the old sandcrawler things they use right there. That's just cool. And I like the desert in general. I've always liked deserts.
Anyone out there? Could you help? I seem to be, doomed.
Seem to be, doomed. I love that.
Hey there, thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. I've been stuck without water for hours. Wasn't looking good.
Oh, shush,
I don't
Lurker.
remember you from Faz's Club. You new to Anchorhead? Could you maybe help me get out of here?
You're Tannis, right? Your wife says hello.
I'll bet she does. She's decided I've finally worn out my welcome and she's fixed my droids to do her dirty work.
Commentary. One would hope the female is better at repairs than Yukalaka. I still would like to crush his neck, Master.
Maybe later.
Some sort of trap she programmed. She probably figured I wouldn't be smart enough to get out. Yeah, she was right.
So why would she do this?
Something about me not following her archaic rules for proper conduct in a marriage. I swear I never saw this coming.
Ahem. Yes. Being faithful in a relationship. We have dismissed this claim.
Hey, I'm the victim here. I'm not sure how divorce works where you're from, but this is a little extreme, don't you think? You know, now really isn't the time for a lecture. Of course, I might be more receptive after I'm rescued. The wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge loop. And if I move from this spot, they're threatening to blow up. She knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. Could you try to do some repairs? They don't care if you move. It's just me who's stuck.
I say leave him.
You're pretty heartless for such a pretty lady, you know?
I take it back. Let's congratulate his wife.
Commentary. I say we blast the meat bag and save you the trouble, Master.
What's with all the droids lately? My wife get to you too?
Negative. I just don't like organic meat bags. Except for the Master, of course.
I'd, really appreciate a bit of help. Please?
No.
What? Why? Well, what did I do to you?
You, I don't think I've seen that chat option before. It's the cruelest death. Maybe I'll watch while sipping ice water.
Well, I suppose I couldn't ask for a more valid reason than that. That's all? That's it? What are you, my wife? Well, fine. I'll stay pretty much right here, I guess. You can just get lost. I'll... You're kidding, right? Right? Come on.
What should we do, guys? We'll let this be a poll. Kill the blighter or save the idiot. I'll let you guys decide. I'm telling you, I just do. It's one of my hot buttons. I do not like cheating in a relationship. This would not be the first time I've suggested something horrible happened to someone who ended up cheating. Option 3 is the choice. The vote seems pretty tight so far. Good lord. Look at that. Yeah, so do I, Samurai. I'm going to be playing some Heroes of the Storm after this, by the way, to unwind and get ready for bed if anyone wants to join me. Bragwin, Samurai. Also, we're going to be advancing the tournaments very soon. If you haven't posted and voted, you basically have the chance to do so tonight. Just a heads up on that. Wow, we're at 20 and 20. That is hilarious. Wow. I guess we don't know all the details. And I admit some of my wanting to kill him is a bit of a knee-jerk reaction. Ah, it sucks, Samurai. I'm gonna cut it off very soon, as soon as I look up a number. Alright, here we go. Poll close. Oh god, we're tied. We're freaking tied. Alright. We'll spare him because we're light side. We'll use that as the tiebreaker. This way we can see the message too.
Phew. Don't scare me like that. Alright, lesson learned or whatever. Can you please try to get them going? Just access each droid's repair interface. You'll have to do some tinkering, but be careful. One explosion I can survive. Any more than one and I'm dead. Oh, and ignore the message Marlena left in there. No way do I deserve this, I swear.
Yeah. Play back the message.
Having fun on the dunes, Tannis? I made sure you would. Here's the deal. Your precious droids have trapped you. They'll hold you until you die of thirst. Make a mistake while repairing them, they explode. Have a good death. My mother was right about you.
Wow. What are you linking me? Aha! Puzzle solutions for random puzzles of puzzliness. Which droid is this?
Having fun on the dunes, Tannis?
Okay, it's the same one.
I made sure you would. Here's the deal. Your precious droids have trapped you. They'll hold you until you die of thirst. Make a mistake while repairing.
Why would anyone want to help this scumbag? I mean, really. We could still kill him, guys. I'm just saying. Also, running Slimeball Must Die subscript. Operation Marlena 1. Wow, I have such a high repair skill, I can just do that. Hey, I'm okay with killing a murderer. Or killing a murderer, well, with killing a cheater. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, he cheated on his wife, probably a lot. In fact, actually, hang on.
Well, nice to see you again. Not to pressure you. Certainly, no pressure, but you did say you'd rescue me. You asked for nothing in return. But really, soon would be nice.
Meh.
Having fun on the dunes,
Whoops,
Tannis?
whoops, not what I wanted. There we go. There we go. There. Saved your
That
worthless
was
life.
unpleasant. Thanks for your help. I'd have been a goner. Hey, and the old bat thought I was dead. You never asked me for anything, but I consider my life worth something. Please, take this. I insist.
So I can threaten him, but I am light side runner, so we're not going to do that.
Thanks again. I doubt any of those uptight hunters would have helped, and I doubt the wife is coming back. I'm heading back to the shop. I hope she left the manuals for these things behind. Ungrateful little...
I enjoy the idea that now he's going to suffer a much more horrible death because he doesn't actually know how to deal with these droids and fix them. Obviously, she did. So he's going to go out on his next hunt and be like, ha-ha! And then, well, he's screwed. Alright, that's it for real for the night. The time has come for sleep. Good night, guys. I'm so... Okay, and we're back to streaming. Let's go, guys. Power nap through it. Am I the only one who would be totally okay with killing that guy in a fictional setting? I do have to add that. Oh, that's right. I just remembered why I hate going through Tatooine. Tatooine is the only planet in this game that has random encounters. And it's irritating. Yeah. Anyways, for real, going to bed now.